Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. From the gun, give on the inside. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a lot.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I would expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Fires to the big fella. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Grab near the sticks, it's Becker. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Snags a quick pass on the left. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go big tight end. Makes the grab. It's a first down. He's into the open down the middle. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Mendoza. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able.
Breaks into the open. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Looking to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
He'll take a shot, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. South Alabama was able to finish off a close one inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Carr. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in, it's Love.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year. But you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have the talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future. And find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Complete downfield. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Trying to take it back. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Indiana. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll start the return inside his
Like
spot.
he look at us, tune into this show screen. They be on my screen, man. I'm gonna put a switch on the nigga right quick, man.
Notre Dame has the ball and
Oh
ready
yeah,
to get
especially if
moving.
they think we're gonna come
Now
out there
we'll
and
get a
shit
chance
like
to see
this.
if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively,
What the
you
fuck
should
you
go
trying
back
to
to
do?
what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up
That boy
plays
trying
that
to
you've
run the
already had success
RPO.
with,
Okay.
running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This shit box,
Can't
man.
make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Finds the big tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They just keep firing. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to break the field position with the return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Mendoza. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Barres. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Where you going?
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to
Go
happen
for the
to
line.
hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him.
And it's picked off for the third time today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for him.
Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Do it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be dragged down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Carr. Grabbed in the middle, it's Flanagan. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
What a moment it was. A bitterly cold night in South Bend that still warmed the soul. Notre Dame and Indiana, first ever 12-team college football playoff game. Started quite a run for the Irish. Any chance Indiana gets that one back here?
Well, in the last matchup, I think with Indiana, they were so happy to be in the playoff, right? Like, what a Cinderella story, turnaround story. Cignetti coming in, all the changes, and it was a great season that ended on a sour note.
And for Notre Dame, winning that game was really sticking to the script, right? Defense, run the ball, Riley Leonard making good decisions, throwing it. That's got to be the same formula for Notre Dame today.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Irish!
I gave it straight to him.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
I gave him that.
Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
Going for 2.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They're going to try to climb out of this hole, going for the onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Still a big hill in front of them, and they'll try to start the climb with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the right. Hits the open man. Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Carr. The throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, really good job on this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Defense might bring the house here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Buys a little time with his feet. And it's caught! Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. They are way down, and they'll try to cut into it by getting this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Might be calling a hot route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Rushes on him. He's got his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Fouls through the defense. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just has to make that catch.
He ain't trying no shit like that,
did he? Now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end. Hard-hitting tackle.
That boy got to work for everything over this dude, yeah. Oh, God. And he don't like that. I know it.
Looking downfield, it's Carr.
No.
Pressure coming. Missed his receiver there. It's
everything going to be big.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Knockdown.
Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. All wideouts.
One play on defense and one play on offense, yeah.
First play of the drive wants to throw.
Put it down.
Steps away. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Oh
and
my.
it's a fumble after that huge gain.
That nigga right here so goddamn hard. What the fuck?
He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
That ain't bad, yeah.
Looking downfield on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's loose down the middle. Inside the 30.
He might not even play no more with us again because of that shit.
Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball.
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is.
Keep kicking the outside kick ain't gonna help him.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Gotta stop playing around.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lets one fly deep. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Going for it all. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. First down, 10 yards to go. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henby. Breaks it. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
It's going to be a 100-point game right here.
Surgical, precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Then we come
now
out
they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because he cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.